What's going on, folks? This is Cam Hilliard from Miller's RV in Baton Rouge. The sun is blasting me right now, but that's not going to stop me from showing you this all-new Winnebago Minnie 2326BH. Okay, so before we move forward, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and make sure to turn on post notifications so you can get an update every time that we upload a cool video like this. So, without further ado, let's check this thing out. Alright guys, so we're down the side of the Minnie now. What I want to highlight about this trailer is it's a small trailer that packs a punch. It can sleep a lot of people, it's got a lot of space, but overall length is not bad, right around 26 feet. So for the small size that you get, or medium size, depending on how you look at it, you get a lot in this trailer. So first of all, I want to point out the pass-through storage here. You've got big pass-through storage. I love that. It's great for storing chairs, big gazebos, which I don't really think you need that because you've got this big awning here, but you can really store a lot of stuff underneath. So this is pre-wired for the Furrion side view cameras and the backup camera. So that's great. I know a trailer this size, you may not really need or want the side view cameras, but the backup camera always helps, especially whenever you buy the Furrion or you buy one that's equipped with audio. It makes it good if you need direction while you're backing up. It makes it bad if your spouse badmouths you while you are backing it up. So be aware of that because I've had it happen, all right? So I also want to point out that this does have the Lippert solid step already mounted on the main entry door. So I love that because it makes it feel good whenever you go up the steps. It's not all rocking and wobbling. Also, when there are people inside the trailer and someone comes in, it's not shaking the whole trailer. Even with your stabilizer jacks down, whenever you have the old style steps, you kind of feel it when somebody comes in. So that's a big upgrade, and it saves you from having to put cash into it right whenever you buy this thing because it's already got that. You might be able to see that this has a second door. What I love about the second door, sometimes manufacturers place them on different floor plans that where I don't really care for them. What I like about this one is it's placed in the bathroom. So if you're out camping, again, this is a bunkhouse model, so hopefully you're going to have people with you, maybe kids or just other people. When you guys are outside playing around or maybe getting muddy, you don't have to track through the entire trailer to go use the bathroom. You just open that second entry door there, walk in, use the bathroom, and you're good. So the bathroom floor might get a little dirty, but the rest of the trailer is going to stay nice and clean. So I like that a lot. On the exterior, we have JBL speakers on the outside, so I love that. The sound quality of the JBL is much improved. Over the last couple of years, Winnebago has shifted to all JBL speakers. Before that, they and pretty much every other manufacturer just use these crap Connex speakers that, no offense if you have the Connex speakers, they just don't sound as good as the JBL. These have depth. It's very good. It's very clear audio, so I really like that as well. So, excuse me, we're going to swing around the driver's side, so your non-entry door side, and I want to show you something cool that's on that. Alright guys, so we're on the non-entry side of the trailer, the hookup side. So, before I open this compartment that you're probably pretty curious about, I do want to point out, you do have a ladder on this. Some trailers nowadays are kind of like saving some costs and not installing a ladder from the factory. They're basically doing like almost like a it's kind of like, it's not pre-wired, but it's almost like it's I'm trying to think of the right word, almost like a TV backer. It's kind of like it's prepped. It's prepped, that's the word I'm looking for. It's prepped for a ladder. This already has it, so fully walkable roof, so you can get up there and do your maintenance and stuff like that. I also want to point out that it does have the Goodyear Endurance tires. I love that. Anytime you have cheap tires on a trailer, again, it's something that might save you on the cost of the trailer up front, but it's going to cost you down the road if you have cheap trailers and they heat up for a long trip, or just because they're just not that good at trailers. With Goodyear, they're solid, well-built tires, and they're going to be built to last, and they're going to keep you and your family safe while you're on the road. So these are going to be your hookups here. We've got your park cable and your satellite hookup. Also have your 50 amp service here. So this is a 50 amp service trailer. We do have two ACs. We'll get to that more on the inside. So these two switches here, I hope you can see them on the video. If not, it doesn't matter. I can explain them to you. So you do have individual stabilizer jacks on this Minnie. So they're not made to level. They're made to stabilize, but since they're individually operated, so these are your two rear switches, and then you have two switches in the front. Since they're individually operated, you can do a pretty good job of getting the trailer leveled and doing small adjustments. Nothing too major, but you can make it stable and kind of level it out a little bit too, so I really like that. This is going to be your drain down here for your gray and sewage tank. And then, without further ado, I want to show you this awesome compartment here. So as I mentioned, this is a relatively small trailer, maybe mid-size, depending on who you ask. But you do have a ton of storage. So you got the pass-through up front, and then you're going to have your storage here. So if you've seen the Micro Minnie 2326BH, or even the 23, that one's different. So if you've seen some of the 1800 BS Micro Mini, a lot of the Winnebago floor plans have the same feature where you can fold the mattress up and you can move this compartment. So then you have, a 3-4 foot, maybe 3 foot size compartment here where you can really store bikes. So if you have a really nice mountain bike, you can take the front tire off and put it in here. Or basically you just have things that you don't want to store outside, you don't want to leave in the back of your truck. You can store it here. Even when the bunk's down and you have your friend sleeping in this, you still have space underneath to keep everything stored. Right now we have your 50 amp power cord and a couple other little goodies that come from Winnebago. But yeah, I absolutely love this. Another little hidden feature of this, or I guess a hidden benefit I should say, is that, you know, when you get to the campground, the conditions are not always ideal. So if it's raining, that's not any fun anyway. So what this can do is you can open this up and you can hook up your sewage tank. You can even hook up the electricity and get a little bit out of the rain. Now, obviously you're gonna, you know, get rained on whenever you walk around the rest of it. But I like this just because I'm not having to rush when I'm hooking up the cord, not having to rush when I'm hooking up the sewer hose. So this doubles in purpose. So I really like that. So we're gonna go inside, guys. This is where the trailer really shines. Like I said, small, but it packs a punch. Alright guys, so we're inside the trailer now. We just came in from your entry door here. That's the one with the solid step. So you come in and it goes right into your main bed. So I'll start off as probably not typical of most RV reviews. I'll start off with something I don't like. I don't like that there's not a curtain here or anything. I know it would be kind of difficult to do with the entry door, but I would love a curtain, you know, from here that maybe like kind of like curves around that so you can still get in and out the entry door. That's something that's pretty easy to add. If Winnebago doesn't change that in the future, that's something that we can definitely add. But that's first impression. I would like a curtain there just for a little bit of privacy. Either way, it's still fine without it. So this is going to be the main bed here. This is a 60 by 80, so this is a full-size queen bed. It's not an RV queen, so that makes it useful for, you know, sheets. You don't have to go buy new sheets. Also, if you have like an extra queen bed at your house, odds are it's this side. You probably don't have an extra RV queen at your house. Some people might, but you probably don't. So if you have an extra mattress at your house, it's probably more comfortable than the mattress that comes on this. Throw it in here, and you're never going to know the difference. Also, underneath this bed, you're going to have storage here. So you've got the big storage. This I've actually found from a number of customers. So we have a couple different floor plans that have similar storage as this. I've heard it's great for dogs. I've heard dogs and I guess maybe cats as well love that little cubby. So if you're not using it to store, it could be a nice spot if your dog likes to curl up and kind of have its own space. Also, on either side, you have storage you can access from the top, or you can access from either side as well. So on either side of the bed, you're going to have closet hanging space, which this is actually decent space. It's bigger than what I've seen on some of the other models. And what I also love is space for like a CPAP machine, or even just putting your phone. So you could put it up here, but they've got a little cubby in the back here that you can put your water bottles or CPAP or anything that you see fit. Also, this unit is inverter prep, so all these plugs you'll see, I think except for I don't think the plugs and the slides are prepped for it. All your rest of the plugs, you'll see a little yellow tag on it that says inverter prep. So it's already pre-wired for inverter. You add an inverter and rock and roll. Pretty easy. Also, you're going to have little bedside storage here as well, a pull-out drawer on either side for you, and then of course the overtop storage here. So as I mentioned outside, this is a 50 amp service trailer with 2 ACs. I'll tell you the truth, it gets really hot down here, but I kind of think 2 ACs is probably more than you need in most cases. But don't get me wrong, I love to have it because it's going to make that main AC, the ducted 15K that you have, it's going to make it work a lot less hard since you have another AC going. So it's going to cool a lot faster. You're going to put less strain on that AC, but most of the times, depending on where you are, that 115K will be enough. If you like to get frozen out when you're sleeping, you can open this. This is going to be a 13.5 non-ducted. You can just open this up and just dump it right onto the main bed here. So you can really get this thing nice and cold. To my left, we're going to have our kitchen area here. So we've got big sink, not a double sink, but it is a really big sink with sink covers, so you add the countertop space there. One thing that I wanted to point out, that it might be hard to, you might not look for this unless you've looked at a lot of other trailers before, but sometimes in trailers I found with countertop space, it looks like a lot, but some of the countertop space isn't usable because it's so far away from you. This is all usable, so even if I come right there, everything's very reachable. It's good. Sometimes I've seen how basically sometimes I've seen how like the countertop space is reaching, so it looks good until you actually try to use it, and it's so far away, it's because it's tucked in some corner you can't really reach it. So I like that a lot. I want to flip around a little bit so you can see the rest of the kitchen, and we'll show you the dinette as well. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see the kitchen area a little bit better now. What I was saying, my words weren't doing a good job. But, so see how I can access all of this with no problem. That's what I mean. Sometimes, as I said a moment ago, sometimes you've got it where it looks like a lot of countertop space, but it's just not usable. This is really usable. I know I'm harping on that, but it's so important when you're actually out there camping that you have stuff that you can use, not just stuff that looks good. So, you can see right here, this is going to be your control panel here. So you do have gas and electric hot water heater. You do have your slide controls, your electric awning, then all your tank monitors and stuff there as well. And this is equipped with tank heaters as well. On top of that, you're going to have your JBL control system, so that's going to control the speakers that are inside and the speakers that are outside as well. So right here you have a Sansui smart TV. So this TV is on a mount, so you can move this TV so you can see it better from the bed, or just pull it out a little bit. There's not really a good viewing angle from the bunk. I don't think it comes out that far, but they're probably sleeping when they're in there anyway. So to the right, we're going to have a convection microwave here. We're going to have a 3-burner gas stovetop. And then below that, so no traditional oven. Below that, you do have storage for pots and pans or whatever you see fit there. So you have 3 drawers here, which I like. They're all full-size drawers, so nothing that's really short or anything like that. So I like that. And then underneath the sink, you're going to have more storage underneath there. So a pretty good bit of kitchen storage. You can make do with a lot of that. And then also, I forgot to mention, you do have fuses and breakers down here. So I do love this refrigerator. This is the Dometic 10 cubic foot 12-volt compressor driven fridge. Absolutely love this refrigerator. It cools really fast as compared to the gas electric refrigerator. So you're talking like 45-50 minutes on the freezer and about an hour and a half, 2 hours on the bottom. So really quick there for cooling. So we're going to swing around here so you can see the dinette. This is probably where you're going to do a lot of the lounging and hanging out. Okay, so I'm in the dinette area now. I want to point out all the cubby storage that you have up top here. So this is all one storage compartment. It's with just 3 different openings. Yeah, they're all open, which I like because you don't have just a small little place to put it. You got plenty of lighting here. You've got 3 lights and also 3 windows, so tons of natural light. You have a household plug here, USB, USB-C here, and then the same on the other side. So you can plug in all your devices here. So this could be good as even a workstation if you are going to be working remotely. This is a great spot for it. Also, you're going to have storage underneath, so you can access your storage via the cabinet doors here, or you can lift up the base of the seats and you have all that storage. So what I like about the dinette, this is configured with the dinette, as you can see. You can get this with the couch and I think recliners. I'm not totally sure. We'll put that in there though. But I know that you can get a couch as well. But what I like about the dinette, obviously it doubles as sleeping, but when you're not using it sleeping or eating, you can take this tabletop out and then you can kind of just have like a little U-shaped couch here, and then you can, bring around a little coffee table, or even put like an ice chest there as a coffee table, put your feet up and watch TV. It's a perfect viewing angle for the TV. Also, as you can see right now, it's kind of just hitting me, I think because the sun came out from behind the clouds. The natural light in this trailer is great. I love the color scheme that Winnebago's gone with the last couple years. It's really good looking, and also with the natural light, it just pops a lot. So we're going to swing around a little bit so you can see the bunks. These bunks are huge, guys, and then we'll close out with the bathroom. Alright guys, so we're in front of the bunks now. So you can see these are both really good sized bunks. They do have a curtain to kind of give you some privacy on either bunk. These are the teddy bear mattresses, so it is a comfortable mattress. I don't know if you can see this little kind of like top of a black box. It's basically this right here. That is the access from the outside whenever you open the storage compartment for the beds. You can probably tell this is a ladder to help you get up on the top bunk. If not, you can kind of like just jump up here and kick who's ever down at the bottom and go, and that's cool too. So both of these mattresses, or both of these bunks, do have your household plug and your USB-C, as well as lights on the top and bottom. So I like that. To your right here, this is going to be your thermostat to control the ducted AC. On the non-ducted, it's just a little twist knob on there. So you can also see that if you're on the bottom bunk, you don't get this privilege, but on the top bunk, you do have a duct for the AC here. So this person on the top can get absolutely froze out. So if this person doesn't want to be as cold, stick them down there and put the one who wants to be cold up here, and it'll be just perfect. So down low, you actually have more storage under here. This isn't storage that's accessed by any door or anything like that, but it's a good long storage here. So if you need to sleep extra people, throw the one who's being the worst into that cubby. Give them a sleeping bag on the floor. Not today, Jack. In there, okay? You can do that. I'm okay with that. Or you can use that as storage too. I'm okay with that. That's probably what it was designed for. You might be able to read the sticker. Bunk capacity on either one is 300 pounds. So pretty good if it's for one bigger person, or if it's two smaller people, you can really do pretty well with that. To my right is the bathroom. We're going to open this up. It's a good sized bathroom. I think you're going to like it. Alright guys, so we're in the bathroom now, and you can see sometimes the camera does a video favors, but this is a good sized bathroom. I mean, I've got good elbow room all throughout. The shower is bigger than it looks. Oh, it might look bigger. I can't really tell, but I mean, plenty of elbow room here. Whenever this, I'll kind of hit that curtain a little bit there. But this is the Nautilus shower curtain. Sorry, that's pretty loud. It's probably so loud on the mic, but I apologize for that. But this shower curtain is great. So it'll squeegee off the water whenever it goes in, so it's not going to mold, it's not going to mildew, it's going to keep the shower curtain looking nice. And some people told me, they're like, I like the glass shower curtain. Well, I do too. I like the glass shower door. But what I like is this is not like those movie shower curtains. It's not really a curtain. It's more like a hybrid door. So I really like that. Also, one thing that I like about the faucets here is they're not super low. I've seen sometimes on trailers like the faucets for the shower like way down low here, which I kind of think is weird. These are, you know, normal height, and the shower head is about the same. So you've got your why do I always forget the name of this? Your skylight above here, so it'll be good for you taller folks. You're gonna have a sink in the bathroom, so it's a decent sized sink. The faucet is up and high, so you're not going to hit your knuckles when you're washing your hands. And it's also, you've got a mirror with little medicine cabinet here as well. To my left, you have towel hooks or jacket hooks, I guess. If again, that's when this door comes in handy. If you need to use the bathroom when you guys are outside, you can come in and you can just hang your stuff there, and it's nice and perfect for you. 12-volt powered fan here. You also do have a duct for the AC as well, so this is going to get plenty of airflow, the same as the rest of the trailer. Below, we do have a porcelain toilet here. I love that. It's a lot more sturdy than the plastic. Whenever you sit down, it's not going to like crack. The seat is plastic, but the bottom part, the base, is porcelain. That's the important part. So this bathroom is an A+ for me. It checks all the boxes. I absolutely love it. So we're going to swing around the back. I want to close out this video, but guys, this trailer is sweet. Alright guys, so I'm back around the front of the trailer now. Like I said, I really like this trailer. I know a lot of times I don't bring you a video that I don't like. I'm not always going to do a video if I don't like it. But like I said, I point out there are a couple things I would do differently. But all in all, this trailer is really nice. It's a smaller trailer, okay? It's not huge. You're talking under 27 feet full length. And it's got all this room in it. I mean, it's tons of floor space, perfect for a little waltz if you feel it, you know. I mean, it's just a lot of room, guys. And I love the 2 ACs. I love the 12-volt refrigerator. I love the countertop space, the big bunk beds, and the big bathroom. I mean, all in all, this thing checks just about every box for me, or for even if you're looking for a bunkhouse unit. So, guys, if you want any more information about pricing or availability, check the link down below. We'll have a link to all our inventory with pictures and current prices. Also, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call. And if you want to come in and stop by, please ask for me. As always, it's Cam. And guys, we appreciate it. Enjoy the journey. Hey there. Thanks for watching this video. So we want to remind you again to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your post notifications so we can keep you updated with the best that the RV industry has to offer. If you want to stick around and watch some more videos, we've got a link for 2 videos here. So we'd love for you to stay and look at that. And if there's anything else that you want us to do videos on, leave comments. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the journey.